Well, MatterRaceNews.com, Magic and Dr. Miranda here to talk to you about the Grade 2 Princess Rooney Stakes on Saturday, July 2nd. This is race 10 at Gulfstream Park. And if you didn't know, this is a Breeders' Cup winning you're in for the filly and mare sprint. Dr. Miranda, just a field of 6 in here, including the defending champion. Not only this race, but the Breeders' Cup filly and mare sprint. CC is here, but I'm curious to hear your thoughts on the field.
All right, so we're going to start off with number 1. We have Spirit Wind, who is a lightly raced 3-year-old. She has won her last 3 races, going 6 and 6.5 furlongs at Gulfstream Park. She is 3 for 4 lifetime, losing a close second in a 4.5 furlong sprint last May. Since then, she's been pretty consistent, breaking her maiden and then winning back-to-back ungraded stakes. Her last race, she ended with her best buyer of her career with a 91. She has a lot of early speed and needs to be in front or close to the front in order to win this race. The problem is, I think she's a little bit outclassed in this race, and she's never ran 7 furlongs, which may not be a huge issue, but you never know with these young fillies. I don't think the competition is that great at Gulfstream, so I am going to pass on her for the win bet, but I do want to mention that she is the only early speed in this race. The number 2 is Allworthy for Saffie Joseph, a 4-year-old out of Tonalist, whose last win was at Churchill Downs in an optional claimer. Before that, she hadn't won a race in 8 starts. Her next win was in July of 2021 in an optional claimer at Gulfstream. Now, she's been in some graded stakes company, but nothing better than 3rd place. She has faced horses like Clairiere and Obligatory, but that was September of 2021 and was behind by almost 16 lengths. She did get her best buyer last time out, but I just don't think she's fast enough for these horses. She likes to stalk, and I think that she's just not going to be able to keep up. So the number 3 is Glass Ceiling, who just raced in G2 earlier in June and finished 3rd behind Bella Sophia and Obligatory. She finished 3rd before that. She had won 2 back-to-back G3s, 1 at Aqueduct and 1 at Laurel Park. She beat Search Results in April, and if you remember, that was your runner-up in the Kentucky Oaks in 2021. She has some back class, having raced in 27 races and winning over $600,000 in her lifetime. She really does seem to like the 7 furlong distance, which is a plus. My negative about her, though, is that she's getting a new jockey who's never been aboard her before. She also has some speed, and she's going to try to stalk the pace. The number 4 is Corey, who finished behind Spirit Wind last time out in ungraded stakes at Gulfstream. She won at 7 furlongs back in April in a handicap race with her best career buyer of 82. Looking back at her PPs, though, there's just not a whole lot I like about this horse. She's raced without Lasix last time out. She got 3rd. It was nothing too impressive for me. I'm just going to altogether pass on this horse. The number 5 is Cece, who is your morning line favorite, 4-5, and rightfully so. She's won 9 of 19 lifetime and is the class of the field. She won the Breeders' Cup filly and mare sprint in front of Gamine, then went on to the Zeri, where she beat out Pauline's Pearl and She Dares the Devil. She did get denied the win in the Apple Blossom in April by Latruska and Clairiere. Clairiere just won the Ogden Phipps last month. Latruska nothing in that race, so take what you want from that. She has faced the best fillies in this division and has really came into her own in the last year. She won this race last year very impressively, so the question is, can she do it again? She will be in the back of the pack until the final turn because all her speed comes from behind. As long as she doesn't let them get too far ahead of them, she should be in a good position to win this race. So the last horse is the number 6, Make Mischief, who is 6-1 morning line for Mark Cassie. She won an ungraded stakes last month by over 4 lengths. Now, I'm sure it wasn't the best at company, but before that race, she was in the Ruffian, where she finished 10th behind Search Results and Royal Flag. She's never won an ungraded stakes. She's won a lot of seconds in these past performances. She has had a great workout a couple of weeks ago. And I also do like that she's been racing off of Lasix like Cece and was able to get a 98 buyer last time out. She is going to want to stay mid-pack in this race, though. So with all of that said, though, my top pick is the number 5, Cece. I understand it's chalk, and it's the 2nd race in a row where I picked chalk. But last time I wasn't wrong, and this time I don't think I'm going to be wrong either. There's no reason why Cece shouldn't win this race unless something weird happens, like right out of the gate. Underneath, though, I am going to play a $10 exacta box with the number 1 because she has the fastest early speed, and it's Gulfstream, where speed is king sometimes. And if we can stay around 6-1 or higher on her, then it should pay well. Lastly, I'm going to do a $10 straight trifecta with the number 5, Cece, the number 1, Spirit Wind, and the number 3 Glass Ceiling. And let's just hope we can cash some tickets here.
There's nothing wrong with picking chalk if it's going to end up getting the win. And like you're doing, you're looking for prices underneath. Sometimes that's where you find value with these short price favorites in the short field. Dr. Miranda, let the folks know where they can follow you on Twitter.
At Miranda Bunge.
Make sure you go to racingnews.com for all of your picks and insights. We have free picks for every race, every track across the country. And, of course, subscribe to youtube.com/racingdudes. Hit like before you leave. Subscribe to the channel. We'll see you at the track.